All right. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing? Let me know in the chat box if you can hear me loud and clear so we can start the very first morning session of the week. Just drop a 111, just drop clear, something like that, so I know you guys can hear me, yes or no. Hope you're all having an amazing week so far. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend with your family and your loved ones. There we go, 111. So I'm guessing you guys can hear me loud and clear. All right. Let's jump straight into it. All right, before we start, let's just go over what we have for news today. And like you can see, we don't have a lot of news going on. At 4 o'clock, we do have a USD red flag. I don't expect the biggest reactions on this. But yeah, of course, if we have a red flag news event, we know we need to pay attention, and we know we can expect some movements in the charts. All right. Good morning. One more week, and then 1 week off to Ibiza. Let's go. Amazing. That are amazing things to look forward to, of course. Enjoy, bro. You really deserve it. All right, let's go over everything I had yesterday already. So I'm looking for AUD Canadian. Like you can see, AUD Canadian already retesting. We are back in that zone. We have that 1 hour evening star. The 30-minute time frame has engulfed. The 50-minute time frame was also showing some good price action here. So if you already had this price trap yesterday, you have some price action happened during the night. I'm gonna wait to see if we can fill up the imbalance and get back to the supply levels. And have some price action to then go to the downside. All right, so this is the very first one I'm going to give you guys for today. And that's AUD Canadian with a beautiful breakout retest at this moment. Let's see if we can get a little higher in supply levels to then move to the downside. All right, so if you already had this one, if you already reacted on this bearish price action, good job. I'm personally not going to do it. Like you guys know, I'm very strict on myself. If I missed it, I missed it. Pretty simple. And if the market takes off without me, yeah, it is what it is. All right, good. You got a stop loss on AUD Canadian. You were already looking for the sell around this first small retest then, or what were you looking for? Yes, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, this is just a simple rule like we already have been using and saying a lot of times. Yeah, I see. All right, yeah, you did had a beautiful retest here. You did had price action, so you didn't really do something wrong. Just know that this is a very fast retest, you know, like these small fast retests. I personally don't like it. I personally always like to wait for these bigger movements and the market really showing that trending direction, creating that lower high. So that's what I'm personally looking for right now, if you haven't reacted already. Okay, good. I'm going to move on because today I don't have a lot of time. So I just want to go through the charts together with you guys, making sure you have the price traps for today. And then we will move on. And tomorrow I will take some more time to go over the price traps, review them, and of course, make some new price traps together with you guys, answering some questions and that kind of stuff. But today I just want to make sure we have our price traps ready for the day. All right, good. Let's check what is AUD USD doing here. We are breaking that structure. I would love to see that retest coming back to this support zone over here. So let's just take this zone and wait for the market to get back and give us a proper retest right over here. would make sense if AUD Canadian gets higher for the retests. AUD USD is definitely going to follow. So let's see if we can get there, yes or no. If we don't get there, of course, this is our last point of structure before the breakout. So if we want to see the market reversing and going to the other direction, we want to see this high getting broken, of course. All right. So crossing up, break resistance. There we go. So that's for AUD USD. Orange flag, of course, because we didn't have a retest yet. Yeah, Euro AUD, you could trap this. We have some good structure here. So here we have the high, here we have the low. Let's see if we can really get a clean breakout retest on this pair. We are in a new month, so that's always good. And especially we are back in some normal hours, normal trading hours. For the people who didn't know, we had 3 weeks of a time change, and our spread hour was from 10 till 11 right now. All right, the last 3 weeks. Right now it's back to normal. Okay, we are back to the 11 till 12. Okay, so the 4-hour closes and all these things are back to normal. So that's something good for me personally. I like it more because we are used to that. Okay, also make sure that you know that normally I'm not sure, but we have NFP week. Yes, sir. Non-farm payrolls. We have Fed Chair Powell speaking on Wednesday. Yeah, we do have some good news coming this week. So yeah, we shall see how this will play out. But today is pretty calm, pretty good. If we're looking at news. Here we have Euro JPY, very clean structure. Let's see if we can get the retest in. What do you say about my entry on the Euro Canadian? Yeah, I will get there, but I will check in a moment. Pretty sure you're running some good profits. If I'm not mistaken, Euro Canadian made a beautiful breakout retest. Didn't go that high in our chart, or in our price trap. It just hit the broken support and then took off. Break resistance. Let's see if we can get a better retest out of this. As you can see, we already got that retest, but if we could spike above this, take out the supply zone, that would be amazing. That would be a very, very clean price trap here. So that's for Euro JPY. Orange flag because we are waiting for that retest. Yeah, beautiful. Like you can see, fast retest and boom, market took off. Don't you think already? Yeah, that's what I said. All right. So market could take off on Euro JPY just from that point and never turn back. But yeah, then it is what it is. All right. But if we get that higher retest, we still have these opportunities here, and that's what I'm looking for. Okay. But if it takes off without me, yeah, I don't really care. Yeah, beautiful reaction, bro. Beautiful. Enjoy the profits. 1 hour time frame, good price action. 30-minute time frame, engulfing candle. 50-minute time frame, engulfing candle. Every time frame was showing that the market wanted to go down. I'm going to delete it personally. It really took off now. I'm not really expecting the market to go back. So maybe tomorrow or the day after, we will get back to that that chart and that pair. I was looking for Euro Pound yesterday. Like you can see, we are getting deeper into our zone. This is a spread hour wick, so you don't really have to count that. But I want to see the market. Yeah, let's see if we can create some good price action here, or maybe get lower into these supply levels and then have some price action. Let's see. All right, so that's a blue flag for Euro Pound. Interesting charts today. Let's see how it all plays out. Euro NZD, I'm going to leave it like it is. Oof, what a beautiful breakout retest here. But we missed it, so I'm simply just moving forward. Yeah, GCAT maybe. Yeah, maybe we can get back to this. Yes, of course. Because we are basic market structure traders, it's normal that the market reacts on certain FIP levels. All right, FIP levels are very strong in the markets. A lot of algorithms from I don't know, institutions, banks, work with FIP levels. All right, so that's the reason why you see the market reacting so strong on these kind of levels. So of course it will work on price trap. Of course, just backtest it for yourself and see how the market reacts on certain levels. Okay, good. So that's a crossing up, and then we have a retest here. Orange flag. There we go. GJ, what are you doing? We're waiting for the retest. GN. I don't like it. NZD Canadian. Yeah, NZD Canadian. A little bit the same like we have seen on what was it? I think Euro JPY. Yeah. So NZD Canadian, a little bit the same like Euro JPY. I wanna see the market getting a little higher here. All right. If you're not already in, of course. Okay. I'm personally not reacting anymore because we are really kind of taking off here. But it would be beautiful if we could fill up some imbalance here, react on that supply zone, and then take the market to the downside. All right. So that's an opportunity I'm looking for. Of course, the retest is already in. The price action is there. So if you're running it, good. I'm personally not reacting because I'm a little late to the party here. Okay. NZD USD, yeah, we could follow up that downtrending market here. AUD Canadian, you got an entry right now. Yeah, definitely. We do have some good price action there. All right. So if you're a price action trader, if you're looking at your candlestick patterns, AUD Canadian is looking pretty juicy. All right. What was I looking for? Not sure. Let me first fix my alert. There we go. No, wrong time frame. Need to be on the 15. There we go. NZD JPY. That downtrending market is also very interesting. The problem is we do already have like the AUD Canadian. Which one was it also? NZD Canadian. We already have the retest. We already have the price action. So there is a very high probability that the market will just take off from this point. But I'm just interested to get the market higher in retests. All right. Like right over here, we have a beautiful supply zone that is not hit yet. All right. So this could be a beautiful zone to look at if the market turns back, if of course, to find yourself some good entries. All right. If you're not in already. Hope makes sense. I hope it makes sense what I'm saying here and what I'm showing you. Very simple market structure, to be honest. This is basic market principles. If you're not aware about these things like market structure, highs, lows, if you don't know how it works, if this is the first time you hear about it, you should definitely jump in my private messages and I can help you further finding yourself some this was a pair, finding yourself some good and quality education about these basic knowledge. All right, there are so many different ways or so many different online platforms and educators and trading gurus, let me say it like that, that can teach you this. So or you're searching it for yourself, or you can simply just jump in my private messages on Instagram or Telegram or Discord and ask me how you could find the proper education for these things. All right. There we go. That's NZD USD. That's of course an orange flag as we didn't have a retest yet. Okay. Let's check USD Canadian. For USD Canadian, I'm going to stay out of there. UJ, same thing. Canadian JPY is looking pretty good. Clean structure. There we go. We do have a lot of price traps today. Maybe a little too much. It could be dangerous that with days like this that you're over trading. So make sure you're always following your trading plan and your risk rules. What do I mean with that? Pretty simple. For me personally, I do not allow to take more than 2 or 3 trades on a day, or risk more than 2 trades on a day. Which means, like, if I have 3 trades running, I cannot open another one, or I am risk-free on one of them. All right. If I'm risk-free on one of the trades, of course, I took out the risk, so I have more room to take another trade. All right. So like you can see, we have in total 12 price traps, guys. So please be careful. Don't overtrade. Make sure to follow your risk plan and all your rules. But we do have some very, very interesting price traps going on. Of course, AUD Canadian, perfectly possible it will take off from this point. Euro pound, waiting for some good price action. NZD Canadian, same thing. Perfectly possible market will take off from this point, or we will get back to supply levels and get some good price action. Same exact thing for NZD JPY. And then we have GJ, where we are waiting for the retest. AUD USD, waiting for that retest. Euro JPY, yeah, like you guys know, we already have the retest. A little bit the same like the previous pairs that I showed you. If we get back to these supply levels, would be very interesting. If we just take off from this point and starts hitting demand zones and start hitting target zones, I'm personally just deleting that price trap. Then we have GCAT and NZD USD, where we are also waiting for that retest. And that will be it for today, guys. If it comes down to the price traps, a lot of price traps, like I said, I'm going to repeat it one more time. Please be careful. Don't overtrade. Don't take too many trades at the same time. Because yeah, the risk plan is just so important. It's protecting yourself from potential losses. All right. And this is a big thing. All right. This is what we need. That's our job in these markets, to protect ourselves from massive losses, to have a very tight risk management plan, with a good risk to reward plan, or a good win ratio plan that ends up in profit. All right. That's what you want to create. Okay. And if you see from yourself, like certain days you're making some good profits, or certain weeks you're making some good profits, but other weeks you're blowing it all away, you should review your own risk plan, and you should review how you are personally reacting on losses. All right. And that's the biggest problem a lot of people see in trading. They react on losses in a bad way. All right. They keep trading, they revenge trade, they want to take their money back that they lost, and that kind of stuff. And once you're in that cycle of these kind of thoughts, it's difficult to recognize it from yourself if you never analyze yourself. All right. So if you never look at yourself, like, how did it come that I reacted in that way on my charts while I was in such a big profits, and after a few losses I blew up all my profits? How does it come? If you review that and if you reflect that, you can see that you made certain decisions because of certain events happening in your trading. So you're basically reacting on thoughts and emotions. All right. So if you're writing that down and you know that from yourself, the next time it will happen, I'm not going to say it's not going to happen. It's going to happen, but you will notice this from yourself way sooner and way faster, which takes you away from that place of blowing all your profits you've made. All right, makes sense. So please make sure you have a trading log, you have a trading journal, and if you have a bad week, take one step back and use the other days of the week to just reflect on what went wrong, to see and to learn from yourself, technical and emotional. All right. Very important. Good. So these are the price traps. One more time. We have AUD, NZD, Euro, AUD, Canadian, JPY. Then we have, of course, the retests that are happening. So for Euro, pounds, AUD, Canadian, NZD, NZD, JPY. I've explained you guys what I'm looking for. And then, of course, we have the other ones where we are waiting for the retest. That's GJ, AUD, USD, Euro, JPY, GCAT, and then NZD, USD. To close off the session, let's look at this beautiful yeah, I just love to see these things. All right, -4% on Bitcoin, -4% on Ethereum. We see certain altcoins going lower and lower and lower. So if you see a day like this, you should definitely consider to find yourself some good entries in these markets. All right, this is no financial advice. Like you guys know, I never give any financial advice. I just give you my personal opinion of the charts using technical analysis. All right, so always make sure to do your own research and don't just blindly follow people who are saying buy this or buy that. It's very dangerous and important that you know these things. Okay. So I still have the same vision, like I said last week. I don't know if I shared this. I think I shared this. We do have a massive supply zone where the market has reacted pretty good. But I was looking for two zones to get hit. To be honest, we could also react right over here where we are right now. But we have these zones where we can possibly react on to see the market getting higher again. Okay. If we respect this, of course, we will see new all-time highs. But if we break below this, it's going to be very interesting. Then we could see these bigger retracements just before the halving. So we could see maybe the market getting below or getting to these lows like 60K area, maybe 78 or even 50, 53, something around that. All right. So let's just follow up step by step, but just know if you see certain red numbers, for me, it's like Black Friday. You know, if I see something like that, that's really like sales everywhere. Okay. So like I said, no financial advice, just my technical opinion of these charts. And yeah, like you guys know, I just love to follow this up on a daily basis. Every single day, the first thing I do is opening my Bitcoin charts and seeing what's happening. All right. And just following up day by day. What's your opinion about GN? Let me check what's happening here with GN. Yeah, I personally just don't really like what I'm seeing here. The structure isn't that clear. You could see a breakout retest to the downside, but also a breakout retest to the upside. Because of these mixed signals, I personally stepped away from that chart, or I just didn't trap that chart. Yeah, because I got mixed signals. I'm not sure if the person who asked it is still on the session, but this is your answer. Good. I'm going to leave it with this. Like I said, I don't have a lot of time today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. A very strong and very short session. And of course, we see each other back tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. to go over all the price traps we went over today, to review them, to see if we had some opportunities, yes or no, and of course, to make some new price traps. Okay. So thank you all for being here. I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day. And we see each other back tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Brussels time zone. Ciao, ciao.